I never thought I'd be so excited to say this, but what is good? It's your homegirl, Miss Gen City. Replay viewers, those just popping in, welcome on in. Guess who's back? Back again. City's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 It's your homegirl, Miss Gen City. This is round 2 of the live stream. Appears that I have the audio issues fixed. For those who will be popping into the chat and being lively and active, please let me know if you have audio. On my end, it says it does, but it said it last time. So if you guys don't mind letting me know if you could hear me, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And sorry about the early debacle there. It's like, how do you do this live streaming thing again, huh? I'm hoping you can hear me. Yes, yes. Thank you, MZ, in the place to be. Fantastic. Fantastic. You heard me. Oh, thank God. Good, good, good. The whole thing just needed to be rebooted again, which is kind of crazy. But you know what? I'm not here to pick at things, just here to get the party started. And again, I couldn't be more excited to say, it's your homegirl, Miss Gen City. And we are back, baby. We are back. We are lively. And look at this gorgeous beast. My God, my God. But those popping in, my apologies for the first round. Was just having some audio issues, but I think we got everything all sorted out here. Sounds like I'm back and better than ever. And you might be wondering, hey, where are we at and why are we here? And to all my replay viewers, thank you so much for popping in and spending a little time with your homegirl, Miss Gen City. So the reason that we're here is because, hey, this is my first stream back from unfortunately being a part of a hit and run incident on July 8th of this year, 2025. And unfortunately, it took me out of the game, friends. And we were doing so good. We were doing so good. We're adding new subscribers. The chat was lively. We were just having a fantastic time. And yeah, and then bam, something crazy happens. And hey, in life, you just get through it, and it's all a beautiful thing. But let's go ahead and check out what I was trying to explain before, when none of you guys could hear me, unfortunately, but we got that sorted, is I am here at Prospect Park West and 11th Street. A little boom. So here in Naveau, it's great to see you here. And listen, I know you couldn't hear me before, but I was wishing you all the best. I'm so sorry to hear that you were in the hospital in July and August and that you've been sidelined. That is no fun, of course. And I really, really hope that you're feeling on the up and up and the vibes are good and that you're able to get out and feel good and do the things that you love to do and that make you feel good. So I'm thrilled to have you here. Thanks for popping in. And I'm sorry to hear about your summer hijacked with some tough stuff, man. Nothing but good vibes. At least, hey, you're riding with me today. We're going to go have a good time. It's going to be a great vibe. And yeah, excellent, excellent. Oh, look at the Stream Elements bot coming on in. Look at that. Okay, well, cool. I was trying to set it up, and I don't know if I did it right, but we'll find out. We will find out. But listen, you're probably wondering, hey, why are we starting our illustrious stream here today in this area? Yo, DJ D Edwards, my apologies. Thank you so much. We are back, baby. We are getting back on the horse and we are doing the thing. And I'm thrilled to have you along with me. Acer, what is good? We're back on the horse. That's what's up. That's what we do. We don't let these things bring us down. We heal up. We get better than ever. And that's the vibe. That's the vibe. So we're here in Brooklyn today. We're going to stay in Brooklyn today. We're going to try to achieve a few things, but it's really going to be dependent on how much I talk to you guys and then get on the bike. But you're probably wondering, hey, why are we at Prospect Park West and 11th? Well, this was the scene of the crime, if you will. I took a left onto, pardon me, 10th Street. You can see further on down there, and made a right onto Prospect Park West. And I stopped at this stoplight here because I know this is crazy, but the light was red. The light was red and I stopped. The guy behind me was really upset about it. So when the light went green and I get to somewhere right about here. And I'm on the Super 73, by the way. I'm not on the Onyx. The Onyx is the bike that you all typically see me on. I was on the Super 73 just for storytelling purposes. And right around right here is where the driver in this big gray black looking SUV swerved into me and hit me with his car. And I went sliding and I slid almost all the way under a car. So that person kept going. And honestly, thanks to a couple of really amazing people who just happened to see what happened and heard what happened, they came over to me and asked me if I was okay, if I could stand up. I could stand up, but my right leg was really wobbly. And ultimately, the outcome of all of this was that I had a sprained right ankle, and I eventually got stitches in my right knee, about 4 of them. And I had pretty bad road rash. And one thing that I'll never do again is not wear a full face helmet, because I literally, I had like an hour and a half to go to Joker's Garage, go pick up the Super 73. I had a new controller installed in it, and then make my way back home. I literally had a work call, and then I was going to be going out for the evening. And I, it was just so shocking. And I'll never do it again because I had my work clothes on. I'm dressed up all fancy nice, so I don't have any leathers on, and I never wear it, and now I won't, but I didn't have a full face like I always wear. The iconic helmet that you see me have with the horns, I didn't have a full face on. I just had what they call like a German helmet, and it's just the top half of my head was covered, and thank goodness I had that covered. So I had some road rash on my face. My face did hit the pavement. It's all cleared up now. And I have had road rash, or still do, arguably, on my right arm. But hey, I have so many tattoos, I can't even see it anymore. But it was gnarly. It was not the best. Shout out to, those kind people who saw me and they were like, did you get that person's license plate? I said, of course not. I'm sliding on the concrete here. Like, I'm sliding on the road. Of course I didn't. And I honestly do typically have a camera on me and filming. And of course, it's the one time I don't. So it's the one time I'm not wearing a full face. It's the one time I didn't have a camera going. And, it was not the best. So with that being said, detectives, the police show up, the fire department show up. They've done detective work. We've been able to reach out to these buildings. And here's the tea, is that there are speed cameras on these lights here, but to trigger it, you have to be going 35 miles an hour. And that person wasn't going that fast when they hit me. There's no way it triggered it to go 35 miles an hour. So, and as you can see over on the left-hand side of the park, there are no cameras. There's no cameras here. So there you have it. That's the story of what happened with the hit and run. I will say shout out to the detectives who actually took it seriously. One of the guys, he's a rider himself, so it was like a real personal thing with him. But that's the story of what happened. And of course, baby, come on. You can't keep a good woman down. You can't keep a good person down. You can't keep a good woman down. I'm healed up. I'm doing great. My legs are working. It's a vibe. And we're going to go ride. And we're going to go celebrate and have a really great time. So I hope you come join me. And be my backpack. Vaughn, thank you so much. Yeah, the well-being is number one, but it would be great to find that piece of crap. You know who's going to find that piece of crap? Is karma's going to find that piece of crap. Because my gut feeling is this is something that person probably has not done only once, you know? So, cripes, this nuts, I'm glad, is recovered. No, no one got that maniac's license plate, unfortunately. And, for me, I'm always going to be, it'll be fine. And I'm happy to talk about it. This is my first stream back, as the title suggests. So, we were building a really great community here, and we're going to continue to build a really great community here. And I'm be happy to talk about the accident, but it happened on July 8th, and I didn't hop back on my bike until last weekend. And with that being said, I got a new custom seat on this bad boy with the diamond stitching, with my Gen City logo on it. Look how crisp that is, my friends. I'm so excited. It's from Tapia Seats. So shout out to them. Listen, if you ride bikes, he does seats for all kinds of bikes. It doesn't have to be e-bikes. It could be just a regular pedal bike. It could, whatever it is. I cannot recommend him enough. He's an awesome guy. It took a little while to get, but to be fair, I also told him, hey, I'm in no big rush. I'm in no big rush right now. But, it is complete fire. So beyond that, also, I did some adjustments on the rear suspension to help out. If you've been riding along with me and hanging out with me on this channel, these potholes are no joke. And sometimes I'm like, I just really need a new seat. Well, baby, we got the new seat. We got the suspension all figured out and really, really dialed in. And of course, one big thing too, if you do ride bikes, always check your tire pressure on your bikes. Because if you're more of a gravel rider, hey, it makes sense to not have the pressure so high. But we're out here on the streets in New York City, so you got to make sure the PSI is very, very good on your tires. So I got that all sorted out. My wolf is with me, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's go. She could have used a little white before I left today, but I was just so excited to get out on the bike and get to chatting with you guys and get to going on some adventures. So, and listen, I'm so ecstatic to be chatting with you all. I missed you guys. And one thing I cannot thank you all enough is, man, so many of you who watch and engage in the chat, and even those who don't engage on the chat, reached out to me with just the kindest messages. And beyond that, you were all checking in on me. I cannot put into words how much that meant to me. That was super, super special. And it was a bummer to get injured at the very start of summer. But man, perspective, right? And plus, not for nothing, I've had massive surgery on my right ankle before. So to sprain that same ankle again was like, God bless. But here we are, and we are vibing and we are thriving. And I just want to thank you all so much for those who checked in on me, those who sent messages. It was so, so kind. It was so, so kind. Thank you, D. Edwards. Thank you, Vaughn. I don't know if I'll get along with a seat like that. It looks good, though. Vaughn, it's a great seat for this kind of riding. I'll say that. But to each his own, right? But I needed a much more of a firm, padded type of seat. I had the factory seat that, honestly, it had run its course. It had absolutely run its course, and it was just time to move on from it. E-Bike Mike, man, it's great to see you here. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. E-Bike Mike, we're going to ride one day, brother. Let's do it. But yeah, Vaughn, that's the T on the particular seat here. You actually blew up a tire because you used too much pressure and realized the 20 PSI is what you need. I figured 30 PSI would be fine, but the tire said max 35 PSI. Yeah, you have to, when you ride bikes, and especially if you're here in the city or not, just if you ride bikes overall, you definitely, I think it's so easy to forget about tire maintenance at times, especially when you're just so excited I want to get back on the damn bike and I just want to go. So it's keep that in mind. Keep that in mind with the tire pressure. I always religiously check it before I go out. If it's anything I do, I check in on the tires. So hopefully you were safe on when that happened. Julian in NYC, how are you? Yo, Julian, when I was getting ready, I was tapped into your live stream. You're the man. You're just the man. You're so good at this shit, man. You really are. Bless you. Acer, was there damage to the Super 73? Yes, there was damage to the Super 73. We are on yesterday when I went to go see her because I have a massive shout out to the ECS team. I cannot thank those guys enough, man. Those guys are brothers for sure. They've been taking care of everything. They took care of me that day. They showed up here like 5 minutes later when I reached out. They took my bike back to the garage, and they've been taking care of the bike ever since. It looks like I had to we're replacing the pedals. And just a heads up, this bike was not in the accident. This bike is all Gucci, thank God. This is the bike that was not in the accident. It was my Super 73, which I rarely ride here on this channel, and I was getting it ready to ride it more on the channel to show you guys. It's a different style of bike. It's more so of a cruiser bike. It would have been great for summer, but alas, it's all good. So fortunately, this is my Onyx RCR for those just joining, or for those who already know. And this particular bike here, no damage to it, thank the heavens, and we're good with that. But yes, for the Super 73, just to show an example, it's going to be the right pedal was effed up. All of the F's across the board. And the crank itself is messed up. My homie Joker says he has a crank he could use, but I said, hey, if it's not going to work, then just let me know. The rest of the bike looks great. I took the brunt of the fall, unfortunately, but it was really only the right crank on the Super 73, and the right pedal was, it's gone. And this is first world problem, but it's a Mongoose red pedal, and those are extremely hard to find, and I couldn't find them. I found it on eBay, but the guy selling was super sketchy, and I was like, I'm not giving this guy my money. Hell with that. But, oh, you like the bags, Vaughn? These bags are incredible. Believe it or not, I did get these bad boys on Amazon. Oh, and this is another install thing that I did, too. I'm going to try to see if you guys can see this, but this is a 3D printed rack here, just one, to help keep it straight looking, when I back it up, to keep it a bit more of a even, instead of having my bags fold in almost like a V shape. So just a nice aesthetic. I think it looks really great. The seat is absolutely fantastic, and we're good to go. So listen, again, I can't thank you all enough. And I say, let's go ahead and let's get up on this ride. Let's get up on this bike and let's go. Let's go for a freaking ride. It's been too long, my friends. It has been too long. Listen, I got you. You know the vibes. If you remember, I got you on your little thing here. I got to get this damn, I'm out of practice. That's the real tea. I'm out of practice. And we're going to change that, of course. But I got to get my chest mount on. And then we are off. And we're going to see. I know that was a lot of talking. And thanks for indulging me in it. I'll probably tell the story a few more times. But listen, if you're here in the chat or you're watching on a replay, please feel free to hit that like button. We were doing so good. We were building the channel. We were having really, really good momentum. And then the unfortunate hit and run happened, and I have not put out any content since, because it tells me a lot. Like, I hadn't even had a chance to do rides that I just record myself, right? And get up on YouTube. So I really had nothing. After that accident, I was like, man, I don't have anything new and sassy to give you all. But you know what? I'm back and sassy, and we're doing it. Awesome. All right, let me get my chat phone up and going. Where is the chat? No way. What is happening? I can't get into my own chat? That's a new problem. Give me a second, gang. There I go. I swear to God. All right, here we are. Oh, e-bike Mike, that's really, really, that's awesome to have you say, man. I try to really, really tell people. Great bye. Oh, Julian, man, You make me smile. You make me smile. I appreciate that so much. At least give me a chance to make you smile today. We'll go for a little ride, all right? But e-bike Mike, I really, really appreciate that. I'm trying to be a good representation of people who ride bikes and who aren't massive assholes, essentially. And I know that's tricky here in New York City. Okay, let me get this bag on me. Let me get everything going. I'm almost ready. But listen, I want to get out here. Hopefully you see me in the frame. Listen, again, thank you so much for everyone who checked in on your girl here. The messages, the can't wait to see you backs. I heard from people who I've never met that watched the stream or watched a replay of it, and just the kindest messages. I hope you know that none of this went unnoticed or anything like that, but let's go, Roy. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a really weird note here on the bench. I'm going to put it in my pocket and we're going to read it later. Let me see what time we got. We're going to get there late, but let's see what happens. And guess what? If we don't get there, I'll just change the title or whatever. I was trying to surprise you guys and go to Industry City. There's a hot sauce extravaganza happening there, but it ends at 6. And I was having some technical difficulties. Prism app, what is up with the Prism app? What happened? Did it get in a hit and run accident too? What the helly? I understand that you don't want to do any videos because you're in recovery. Yeah, the health is absolutely important. Yeah, I couldn't do it, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get on the bike and I couldn't walk. So it's walking, it's ride and vibe or walk and vibe. I couldn't do either. I was like, God dang, this sucks. But hey, I just had to take care of myself so I could get back on the horse and do the damn thing with you all. So that's the most important thing. I have you on my chesticle now, so give me a moment to get everything organized. Plus, I have a camera on my bike now to where I just record no matter what to protect myself. And we got that on too, because we got to be slick with our moves. All right. It's getting new features and upgrades with the Prism Live. Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. As long as it works right, I'm happy to give him a little bit of monies every month. If it's going to act funky monkey and do weird things with my audio, then I'm not interested. And then I'll figure out something else. But imagine that. You pay for something and you want it to work right. I mean, wow, how weird. But shout out to also massive shout out to LP Walks 212. He sent me some kind messages, and he has always been shouting out my channel, and I've just been like, oh my God, I wish I could just give him the same love, and just want to thank him so much for just being a really cool dude. And same with Julian. I know he's already in the chat, but shout out to him. He was checking in on me. Dutch Moss checking in on me. Appreciate all you guys. And here we go. Oh, it feels so good to be back on the bike. So I've been crushing miles from last weekend, and yesterday I was on the bike for a good while. Because, it was really important to make sure I was feeling comfortable. And I wasn't going through some personal head drama with you. Because, I mean, you're my important passenger. And I can't be having a crash out with you guys on board. All right, I'm going to go. So that's the tea. Because I like to think these videos and these live streams we do, look at us go, we're going. We are going, baby. I like to think that these videos can help get your mind off, whatever issues you're having or or at least get your mind off of things. And listen, it's a wild, crazy world out there right now. And we need more humanity going on, man. We really do. I'm not going to get political or any of that nonsense. I just want to help spread good love, spread good vibes, and acknowledge those who try to do the same too. And find each other, right? So we could lean on each other. Some days are worse than others, but they are better when we have each other. So, right, we are heading deeper into Park Slope. Man, this feels so good to be back. Let's freaking go. Oh man, the vibes are immaculate. The vibes are immaculate, my friends. We're going to head over to Industry City. There's a hot sauce extravaganza happening, and I'm hoping we get a chance to catch it. We'll catch the end of it, if anything. And let's see if we can go over there and make some friends. And then, honestly, the vibe and ride is ours. We can do whatever we like on this beautiful, beautiful evening. Free movies on the vessel on 34th until late October if you're into the outdoor movie vibe. Oh, I most definitely am, man. Most definitely am into that. I think, so here's the tea, is that I've been off the bike since July 8th. That's awful. That's awful. And I've missed you guys, and we were doing so good and building the channel. And I know I got to get back in YouTube's good graces now, because YouTube rewards your consistency, right? Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, we're about to get into some shit right now, my friends. Oh shit. Yo. And this is why we ride and vibe. What? This is Good Judy, the drag bar. Oh my God. Let's do it. Okay, safety first. Ride and don't check your chat and messages. All right, no problem. I'll keep it chill. Just really quick, we got to look at this. This is why we do what we do. So this is Good Judy. This is a drag bar here at Park Slope. And obviously it's Liddy like a titty. I don't see a performer out here on. Oh, maybe the performer's right there. Hang on, in red. Okay. It's a party, baby. Allie, what is good? Welcome. I mean, they got the... I'm the shit. Okay. Okay. What's happening, girl? You gonna get down with it, or... Are we taking a drink break? Louie! Louie! What is goody? Okay. Hey. Look at this cute doggo. This dog is saying hey.
When I gotta fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. When I say good, you say Judy. Good.
Judy. Judy.
When I say good, you say Judy. Good.
Judy. Judy.
Oh shit. Next time I give us your first.
Some very cute doggos.
Judy in general.
We're missing the hot sauce thing. Sorry, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Listen, if you know me, my name is Blue. I'm gonna say hi, Blue. Now, you may know me
Just look at the babies. Look at the babies. No, they're so cute. This is why we ride and vibe. This randomness. Look how cute. They're having a good time. They're having a real good time. All right, gang. Look at that sunlight coming in and hitting them. All right. Okay. Okay, I know this is a vibe, guys. But we're gonna go. I know. If you really want me to stay, we will. But I think this block party is gonna be ongoing. So.
2, 3, we love you, Ray.
They're doing a lot of talking and shit. We got some writing to do, admittedly. That's what I want to do. But the dogs make it hard to leave. All right. Oh, God, the dogs are so cute. All right. Let's let all these awesome people have a great time. We are going to keep it moving, my friends. I want to... what is this? There we go. Okay. There's a lot of talking. If there was more performance happening, I would have us stay. But I really want to try to make this hot sauce dealio. Can I go? Yes, I can. Yeah, baby. But everybody popping in, what is good, man? I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks for coming along on the event, y'all. And we are going to cruise down to Industry City. We are going to catch the very tail end. Look at that young man running. We're going to catch the very tail end of the hot sauce extravaganza. And I think we're going to take 4th Ave to get us there quickly, because 3rd Ave is a hot mess. Look at him. He's golfing. Where's he golfing? Where's he going? Curtis Fair. No way. Curtis Fair. What it do, brother? Oh, man, it feels so good to be back in action, my friends. It feels so good. Thank you so much, and thanks for the good vibes. The weather is... The vibes are immaculate. The weather is absolutely incredible. I'm trying to remember how to make sure have this look good for you guys. I'm at a stoplight here. There we go. So we could see maybe not so high. But man, the weather is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at the sun coming in over here. It's just so beautiful on the left-hand side. Just, gorge. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that sun. Come on, sun. What you doing? You out there just sunning? You see how bright that sun shines? It's just out there by itself, just shining, being lovely. Beep, beep to you, motherfucker. All right. All right, what do we have going on here? All right. We could go. A lot of cute doggos. Those 2 doggos were really cute, right? Oh, shoot. Little too low. We'll get you back high. I'm trying to remember, like, I have amateur hour going on here a little bit. I was like, how do I stream again? Yo, Vaughn, always, it is my absolute pleasure to take you all for the ride. Forgive me as I remember where the camera goes on my chesticle here. Blue sky. Maybe get you a little lower. There we go. Wow, could you imagine? We have been talking about doing a collaboration, and I was about to make it happen. And of course, then I'm like, well, I can't walk. How's about that? But I'm going to reach out to him. Well, I was chitty-chatting with him on messages. I was ready to run someone over when I heard that somebody was giving him a hard time, and I think he had to knock a hoe out. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it's just crazy to... I mean, here we go. Back a little higher. It's crazy that, I know he's out there late at night and, it's like the big sister in me worries, right? But people don't know how to act. And listen, if I don't know if he did or not, Allie. That's the whole thing, and I'm confused. I don't know which live stream to like scan and check out. I just know it's a couple days ago, and I reached out to him. I was like, "Are you good? Do I need to run someone over? Like, what's happening?" He said he's all right. So I just, please look out and pay attention if something's happening to one of your favorite live streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to hear that if somebody was giving him a hard time or some shit like that. Excuse my French. Look at that nice bike. Yeah, baby. Everyone is out riding tonight. Everybody. The weather's so glorious. It's so beautiful. But I really don't know the full tea. I probably shouldn't have said anything. I don't want to make anyone worry. But let's make sure we are taking care of our favorite streamers and check in on them if something wild is happening to them. And do little prayers for them if we need to, if that's a vibe you're cool with. So we're on 4th Ave. We're in the bike lane world right now. We're heading over to Industry City. Gonna get back in the road here. Just move a little bit faster, safely. Of course, safely. Look at this dipshit. All right. It's a little windy. Dang. Okay. There we go. Okay, the camera's looking good. I'm hoping that you all hear me. The temperature's dropping. But we're excited. Life is good. Life is good. Yes, absolutely. He grew up with 5 brothers. He could take care of himself. Allie, I don't know why your message went away. I have stream elements going, and if it's not playing nice with the beautiful chat, I will turn that mother effer off. I had to get rid of the Nightbot because it was getting crazy with you guys. I was like, oh my God. So I figured I'll try stream element. Maybe it's just I need mods. That's just what it comes down to eventually. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, I've been trying to avoid that. Only because I think it's, kind of fun to let people go wild, talk stupid shit. But alas, it's hard to manage when you're writing, What is this? What am I coming up to? Oh, it's okay, it's an older person in their wheelchair. Let me go nice and slow. Hi, how are you? You having a good weekend? You having a good weekend?
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, doing great. Have a good one. Take care. What a badass that woman is. Oh my God. What a complete badass. She had the best smile. Seriously. If you think you can't get nothing done, think about the woman that was riding her wheelchair in the bike lane the wrong way with her dog. She'll get you straight. She'll get your mind right. Yeah, and e-bike Mike, you said something earlier on, those good endorphins, those bike endorphins. Oh, talk about missing those. Talk about missing them. I thought this way New York. Yeah, this is New York, baby. We're in Brooklyn, honey. Hey, let's go. Hey. Oh, thank you. Look how dope this guy's car is. Yeah. He's a good. Hey. I wish I knew the word thing. All right. Have a good one, bro. Oh, I don't think I caught him all the way, but yeah, Nightbot could be cranky. Yo, that guy was a vibe, right? Okay, watch out for this freaking guy. Okay, we're good. Yo, those guys, come on now. This is, whoever just asked, is this New York? This is New York, baby. We just got the guys. I wish I knew what car that was. I always think everything's a Corvette. I'm like, oh, he was in a blue Corvette. It's probably because I'm such a Prince fan. I think everything's a damn Corvette. But that guy's a vibe. Whoa, that was so cool. That was so fun. Man, this is why we do the channel. This is why we do these live streams. The good vibes all throughout Brooklyn. We're just having a good time, baby. That car was so nice, not for nothing. Oh, these girls are cute. Okay. It was a Corvette? Okay, I thought it might have been a Corvette. Okay, it was. Finally, I got it right. He's on top of the world, man. Worst style, P. Juice's bar. I don't know what that means. But yeah, it was a Corvette. Man, that Corvette was nice. That was nice. It looked like he just cleaned it up from his garage in Bay Ridge. He's like, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to sing my songs and I'm going to have a great time. That's what's up. Okay, my friend, you can go. There you go. We're going to go. Oh, man. So how have you guys been, huh? I'm glad you guys aren't getting hit by cars and all that fun stuff. I do not recommend, by the way. Not a good time. Not a good time. Oh, shit. I keep thinking I'm going somewhere else than I should be. I hope I didn't overshoot it. We're going to Industry City, and I'm over here thinking I'm going somewhere else. Oops. After talking about it, it's like, okay, yep. I was taking us to Joker's Garage there. Well, I mean, it's so close. That's okay. We can hang a right onto 2nd Ave if I overshot it, which I did. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. So in the short time that we gotten on the bike, we have seen 2 doggos, very cute play fight. We saw the middle of a drag extravaganza, and we saw the blue Corvette. And yeah, enjoying the weather today, Allie. I love that, man. Vaughn said, I never had a Corvette. That guy is a roaming advertisement for them. Big facts. Big facts. He was just if you're talking about vibing and thriving, he was vibing and thriving. Ace. Oh, I'll read that in a minute, Ace. The light is green. We got to go. All right. Ooh, it is alive in the streets here, man. I freaking love it. And I was checking out earlier today before I worked out. I need to just upgrade because I want to live stream. I ride all year long, right? But, when I go ride, sometimes it's not always. Just want to hang her right here. Okay, Florida, you're going to go. All right. Very nice. I overshot it a little, but that's all right. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about. Sorry, I'm just making sure no one is. Just got the head on a swivel, as you can imagine. Oh, yeah, riding in cold weather, not a problem. But I just want to make sure. This big-ass Costco here. Let's see what people want to do. I'm used to riding in the cold weather, but it's typically like a commuting type of thing. And for the live streams, typically we go like 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours on the live stream. And I'm just curious if I would be able to maintain that pace when it's colder. I think I will, but I'm not sure. So I was just looking at my heated gear today and just making sure, like, could your girl be out in the cold for, a couple hours? And I was also thinking during the cold weather, like other things that we could go live on. Like I really love cooking, gang. And I was thinking maybe you guys would like some cooking stuff. All right, let's pull up to a place where we could park this bad boy. I think we're going to park it in between here. This looks pretty busy over here, which is good. Which is very good. Just got to find out where this hot sauce extravaganza is. And I'm hoping, well, it's over now. But get the tea on like what's happening with it, if it's still happening. Cooking with Jen. Romero, welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. Yeah, and that's another thing too, is the battery really doesn't like cold weather, gang. It just does not. It does not. Hey, and I just want to listen, everybody that's popping in, thank you so much for sticking with me, all that fun stuff. I cannot thank you all enough. Please consider liking, subscribing, all that goodness. Ace said, just yesterday morning, I called the city animal services because the van almost hit me off my bike as they went through a stale advanced screen. Ace, that's crazy. That's not okay. That's not okay. I'm glad you did that because that's full of fail. Vaughn said, I found the e-bike, got me wanting a motorbike, not to replace the e-bike, but in addition to it, I'm getting older and I feel less about concern about prioritizing safety. Hey man, you just listen. I got hit by somebody who dead ass was having a bad day, right? And was pissed that I stopped at a red light. I stopped at a red light. That's why they hit me. I stopped at a red light. And you got to remember too, like the only reason I stopped at the damn red light was because I don't want to they're giving crazy tickets here in the city. It's either $175. I want to talk to you guys. So let me get you on your thing and let's chitty chat. Let's chitty chat. We're going to ride more too. Don't get me wrong. I just wanted to hop into Industry City and see if this hot sauce thing was like worth any while. It might be. It might not be. Video only mode. What is that? What does that mean? All right. No, I want to see chat. Thank you. Do not hide the chat. Thank you. What is going on? Show chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. The Prism app been mad weird. There we go. Yo, what is good? What is good, gang? How are you? It's good to see you. La 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 la. I'm alive. Everything is good. Thumbs up. Let me just get into the chat here. I could see it better here than versus the Prism Live. I don't know what y'all doing, but you need to get your shit together. But Vaughn, I wanted to go back to your comment. Listen, just make sure that you are prioritizing your safety. Point blank, period. End of story. Because it was the one time, just for example, it was the one time I went out and I wore a half helmet. It was the one time I went out. I didn't have an additional jacket on or wear one of my riding pants that has like some light protection. It was the one time. It was just the one time I didn't do it. And then some asshole hits me because he was upset because I stopped at a red light. Like, on what planet does that make any sense, right? So make sure just, when you get on your bike, and this is for anyone, and I'm not trying to spook or scare anyone. I think everyone should be riding bikes if mobility is possible for them, right? I fully understand that that's not super possible for everybody. It could be challenging, and that's not the point. And plus, you're here on the live stream with me, riding around Brooklyn, New York, and we're having a really good time. So, no harm, no foul. But just make sure that you're considering your safety because it's number one. All right. I personally, if you're watching this and having a good time, I want you to live a nice, long, beautiful life. And you got to protect this brilliant noggin right here. And having a full face helmet, my opinion, is how you're going to do it. Or at minimum, having a helmet on, especially if you're just on a pedal bike, right? So there you go. Please prioritize your safety. Romero, it's so great to see you. Where I live, Vaughn says it gets seriously cold. Yikes. Yeah, you have to be really careful when it's really cold. I honestly, especially for e-bikes, you have to be really careful if it's really cold or if it's really hot, because both extremes are bad for your battery. Well, you take chances every day, getting up in the morning, crossing the street. Amen to that, Vaughn. Danger is also around you on a bike, but if you can't ride scared, I like to ride passive aggressively. That is the answer, e-bike Mike. That is the answer. Riding passive aggressively is 100% the move. This is a great conversation. Ali, yes, helmets are outrageously important. Vaughn is just making the point of defensive driving, and driving is a big thing. The more vulnerable you are, the more defensive you need to be on the road. Abso-freaking-lutely. And I just want to get to this Romero's comment here. I know how to cook. I'll cook for all of you. Okay, Romero's cooking for us, everybody. He's going to cook for us. So it's lovely to see you all. We're about almost 50 minutes into the live stream. I couldn't be more excited to be hanging out with you all. Thank you for joining me on this journey. For those just joining, this is my first live stream back after, unfortunately, being involved in a hit and run while on my bike, and not the bike that I'm riding today, but a Super 73 that I was just getting from the shop and literally riding home on a route that I take all the time. Old hat. And today's today we're back and we're celebrating. We're just celebrating life. So if you hear just some commentary of like, what's that mean? Or what's this? Or what's that? Just wanted to give you some context for the story. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm going to flip the camera around. You're going to get a beautiful view of parts of Industry City. I'm going to lock up the bike real quick and we're going to walk around Industry City really quick to see if we could catch any remnants of this hot sauce extravaganza. We may not, but if we don't, guess what? I figure we could go to one of my favorite places on earth, but take a different route there. And I figure we'll do that. We're just hanging out in Brooklyn. We're going with the vibes. And thank you for coming along on the journey. Okay? I appreciate you. You're so lovely. All right, let me pour. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. None of that, please. None of that, please. Clearly, I'm remembering how to do this. I am remembering how to do this. All right, let's get the kickstand up. Unfortunately, gang, the hot sauce thing is over. It was till 6. Why is this not clamping like it should? There we go. All right. Okay. Hopefully. Actually, let's go over here. Let's turn this off. Let's go over here. It's not like there's a bunch of bikes here and I'm ruining their day by parking here. Look at this gorgeous view, though. Once I could get you guys a little higher up. There you go. Oh, well, there's always another hot sauce thing coming down the pipe, I guess. Well, we're going to see what happens. I know it goes on till 6 p.m., so I can't imagine like there's this hard stop at 6 p.m., but, I have no idea. Industry City is one of my favorite places to have us stop and see what's going on really quick, and I figured, why not do something like that with you guys, because it's been a minute. It has been a minute. All right. Why? This is... Okay, hang on, guys. This thing is super loose, and I do not know why. We're going to fix that. Okay. There you go. Now you're back on your perch. Get you back on your perch. Enjoy this beautiful view while I lock up the bike really quick. Yeah, we're going to... You know what? I almost want to say F this, but I do want to see... we got to try. We got to at least try. Because we typically have a lot of fun coming here. But if it's all rap season, that's fine too. But there's always something cool going on here at Industry City, and you just never know. But if not, guess what? We're going to go right back on the bike, and we're going to cruise around Brooklyn. And we'll head into Manhattan on another day. Have an idea for a really cool ride for us to do together. But I wanted to hang out in Brooklyn today. So hopefully you guys don't mind that either. All right. Oh, I feel so slow at everything. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do I do this again? What am I doing? Okay. I'm just locking up the bike. And we'll just do a quick lock here. And then I'll get you guys on the chesticle, and then we're just going to cruise into Industry City and see what the happening haps is. We already know shit's popping off on Fifth Ave. We could go back there. Or we just ride, which honestly I would prefer because I haven't had the pleasure of doing that. That would be a great time. All right. Get the chat phone in here. And also, I want to show off to you guys these. I wonder if you could see it. Yeah. I got these new gloves after the accident because I did have marks on my hand because I wore really light gloves that I'd never wear. But these have got the knuckle protection. I'm breaking them in, but they feel really, really good now. So if you ride bikes like these, hard like this, invest in good gloves. It's a bright sun, right? We're about to be out of it, sweetie. So we won't staring at it too much longer. All right, I'm going to get you back on the chesticle. Yeah. Need that. Close that. Thank you. There we go. There we go. And that's yours. That's you. Let me just turn off my other camera here. Okay, good. I'll keep another camera on because, like, I'm not trying to die. Silly but true. All right, let's. Yeah, I know the sunset is getting earlier now, right? It's like riding a bike. The dogs were so cute. Also might think I'm streaming something cool. Oh, what was the other comment? Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, I don't want to go away during the winter months, right? And the winter can be pretty freaking brutal here in New York City. So there'll be times where I could probably be on the bike, but not for long, because it'd just be too cold for your girl. But I have heated gear, which is awesome because I just use my heated gear, no big deal. But it's like when we do these live streams, amateur hour, I'm forgetting to put the microphone back on me. So I was talking a bunch of shit and you probably didn't hear any of it. I was going on and on about it being cold here in New York City and just want to make sure my heated gear would be up to par, All right. Okay, let's go. I'm going to take us, we're going to go this way. Let's see what y'all are seeing. Maybe get this a little lower. Okay. This is Industry City. Wow, there's always, I feel like they're always changing this place up, man. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, awesome. Oh, it is so gorgeous out. But yeah, there's allegedly a hot sauce extravaganza from, I think, from noon to 6. Obviously, we are after that time. But you never know. What else might be going on around here? I wonder if they still have when I looked, I know they were still doing their salsa nights at 6 o'clock, which is pretty cool. And listen, if we don't catch a vibe here, no big whoop. We will make our way down to Coney Island, quite possibly, or just keep riding around in Brooklyn and enjoy our time. Let's see what we got in the chat. It's looking good? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's as straight as possible, but it is what it is right now. Forgive me for getting back into the rhythm of things. I'm trying. I wonder where the hot sauce thing could have been going on.
You just did not read.
Seems pretty quiet, but this place is pretty cool with the chocolates. I want to show you guys. Get this off the... Damn, my chesticle thing really got you on here. All right, cool. There we go. Look at that. Can you guys believe that the holidays are freaking super upon us? It is happening soon, my friends. I see that snowman over there and I'm like, oh man, God, that chocolate looks so good. I'm just gonna use my hands, F it. So this is Industry City. I know a lot of you guys are very familiar with Industry City already. They've got a few buildings that interconnect with each other. And it is an absolute vibe. I love coming here. I got a sweet tooth for sure, man. I just want to look on my other phone really quick. Let's see, hot sauce. Hey, can you find me details on the hot sauce show that was happening at Industry City today? There we go. We're gonna figure it out, gang. Let's see what how AI can help me out here. This is a really dope Mexican, Middle Eastern Mediterranean place. Come on. And ChatGPT taking a sweet ass time. Yep, it was the 12th annual Industry City 51. Okay, it was 50 hot sauce vendors, 5134th Street. All right. It's down over this way. Cool. Gang, thanks for bearing with me. I think it was down this way. I mean, it's Rapsies, to be fair. But. Okay. And also, I want to tell you guys, I got a lot of life updates to tell you guys about. You stopping by at Des. Everybody, welcome the bestie to the chat. We got Desiree in the house. Made in Brooklyn. I cannot tell you how awesome this place is. Absolutely love this shop. It's a little bit of a wider out. There you go. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Yeah, this store is awesome. Let me see. So Des, we're trying to, I'm late. I got us here late because I was running my mouth, of course. But there was a hot sauce extravaganza here earlier. This is where it was. Oh. Ooh. Now we got a party. amazing. Those guys are killing it. All right. So Romero, where is that place? I'm curious. All right. I am curious. Yeah, I mean, this is why I love doing things like this with you guys, because it definitely gives you a broader view of New York City, right? We're here in Brooklyn. We're here arguably at a destination spot, right? Let me pull this. It's closed? Yeah. It's over? Was it fun? Yeah. Was it fun? Oh, good. All right, gang. We missed it, of course. But this was the New York City Hot Sauce Expo from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We got here late, but we made it. But we made it late. So sorry about that. Everything is closed. This guy's definitely let me know it's closed. Their vibes are letting me know we can't go in there. And I'm not going to argue with anybody. So, yeah, he's turning these people away too. So he said everyone's packing. So he's not going to let us go in there and look around. So there you go. But we'll get here earlier next time. So I say we go check out this band again. And then let's get back on the bike and ride, baby. Ow! Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Look how gorgeous the spot is. Hey. We're gonna tip the band. They're good, right? Yep. Hey, we're back, baby. Hey, hey. These two can dance their asses off, honestly. Hey, hey. right, guys. Freaking awesome. Industry City's the best. My bass player homie here, he's badass. All right, gang, we're gonna start getting on, Alrighty. Well, that was freaking cool. Hell yeah. That was awesome. Yo, there's a Nerf arena. Just a couple buildings down. Just a heads up. You could scan that little code there and we could get going. But listen, I want to get back on the bike and ride. So I'm so sorry about the hot sauce. I'm the reason we were late because I was running my mouth. But it was a vibe. I had to do some storytelling and we were just doing some healing together, right? But Industry City, come here, have fun, especially visit the record store here. Say buy records, baby. Come on, let's freaking go. Yeah. They also have cold beer, allegedly. So that's a whole other thing. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day. I want to get back on the bike. Usually I would have us bullshit a little bit longer and go into some of the stores, but man, I want to be on the bike. All right, let me stop for a second here. I see long paragraphs being written. Let's see here. All right, what's going on in chat? What's happening in chat? Thursday pie sounds stupid, but I can never pronounce. It's Desiree, baby. It's Nerf or nothing. I agree, Romero. Stuck in the elevator. All right, all we're doing is everything good. Well, listen, I do want to apologize about the hot sauce thing. We'll make it next time. We'll make it next time. I'll change the little description here on the YouTubers. On the YouTubes.
You didn't let him try again.
This is, again, freaking incredible Middle Eastern grocery store. Well worth it. And of course, the sweet tooth. Oh man, I gotta show you guys one more time. Because we didn't look at this side of the window. Look at this. What? Look at the little pumpkins. Oh, that's too close. There we go. Look at that. Oh my God. The way I would demolish and eat all of that right now as we speak. Like no games being played. Look at this spooky and the RIP in the back with the little bat on it. Look at that. That's crazy. That is so good. That is so cool. This would not last in my sugar heaven, undoubtedly, D. Undoubtedly. And then random ass Santa Claus. Just hanging out with the Halloween stuff, just to let you know that, you know who he has in that bag? Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. Yeah, this is all chocolate. This is the Lilac Chocolate Store. They've been here since 1923, and they act their chocolate here in Industry City. And we're just having a little peek through the window here of what they make. And you see that big ass. Sheesh. So yeah, look at that. That's crazy. I can't get over the Santa Claus though. Santa Claus. He got Mariah Carey in the bag, and you can't tell me no different. You cannot tell me no different. Let's keep it going. Yeah, but this store is killer, and right here in Industry City. And then they have a little shop. Like this is literally where they are actually making the chocolates here. And they're shipping from here as well. So it's pretty incredible. And then my favorite part and Desiree could attest to this, is that we always have to stop in here and pick up a little something. So they have a really dope little shop here, everything that you can imagine. And for those who can't really be having sugar like that, they do have sugar-free options, which is pretty dope. And yeah. And so there it looks like there's a little birthday party or something happening down there. We're gonna make our way back. We're gonna go this way actually. Gonna make our way back down. We just had sunset. I could have caught that, but I wasn't thinking that because this is the first time I've ever streamed in my life. But again, if you're just popping in and out or seeing the channel for the first time, welcome on in. This is my first live stream back from an unfortunate hit and run, so we are in our comeback era at the moment, and thrilled to have you here. Shout out to the OGs that have been sticking with me since day one and doing this fun adventure. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's super helpful. We were cooking with grease earlier on, but we must appease the YouTube algorithm and get back on track and keep building this great community that we have. Boy, Industry City is always changing. I gotta say, that's what I love about this place. There's always something interesting going on. Always, always, always. All right. I feel like someone back there is singing Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know, like at the top of her lungs. And I feel that. And I respect it. I respect it. Look at that. That sun was so bright before. I know the building is blocking it, but damn. Beautiful, huh? Okay. So we're leaving Industry City. And we're hopping back on the trusty steed, my friends. And I say, let's continue riding, vibing and thriving and all that good stuff. What do you say? Romero says, I'm surprised a lot of still showed up for the stream as a person, blah, 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 blah. Actually says a lot, Jen, so you must be doing something right. Hey, I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you, thank you. Romero short form was just saying, man, a lot of people been showing up for the stream, been having really nice numbers live. Considering I haven't gone live, the accident unfortunately happened on July 8th, and this is the first stream back, so I'm excited. I'm excited about this seat. Look at this seat. This brand new seat is absolutely everything. Shout out to Tapia Seats. They really hooked a homegirl up. It is so comfortable. It's like riding on air now. Between the adjustments made on the suspension itself, making sure the tires PSI was good, and the seat is a complete game changer. The logo looks awesome. I know that's a tricky logo to get onto a seat. I'm fully aware of that. And yeah, baby, it is amazing. All right, gang, you're gonna go back on your perch, and guess what? We're gonna go ride around for a little bit longer and just celebrate life. And that is the vibe. And again, if you're just tuning in and out, I appreciate you stopping in. It's my first live stream back. Let's get you guys a cute view. There we go. All right, perfect. But I appreciate you guys popping in and out. I feel a little rusty. So I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. We're about an hour and almost an hour and 20 in. So that's super freaking cool. And yeah, just gonna unlock this bad boy and we're gonna get back on the road. Okay. Can I unlock this? Yes, sir. All right. But again, like, I know I said this earlier on the stream, and I'm going to keep saying it, is, man, the outpouring of love. So many of you reached out to me once I put up what happened. Just thank you so much for that. Even people who never interact in the chat, or, I mean, I'm learning there's a community of people that just watch the replay, and that's what they dig. And that's freaking amazing. And I love that and want to continue growing this community and making it just something really enjoyable that you like watching on your own time. Hopefully it gets your mind off of how crazy the world is out there right now. And I don't know, you get to explore Brooklyn, get to be on a bike, riding around, just having fun. I mean, you got to admit, we've already seen some pretty cool things today, except hot sauce. But we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. All right, and we're back in the helmet. Let's get this microphone going correctly. Nope, yep, maybe. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Listen, if you ever get into streaming, these DJI mini mics are just out of this world. The noise canceling is crazy. They're the magnets on them are friggin' phenomenal. So all I do, guys, is I just make sure I epoxied in actually a really strong magnet that could hold like 26 pounds. So one of those badass magnets. And I just have it epoxied into my helmet and my other helmets too, besides the devil horns you always see me wearing. So yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. We're going to get back riding and vibing. In Industry City, you were cute. You always have good music. Always consistently good music here. Always something super fun happening. Let's get you back on the chesticle and let's do some riding around Brooklyn, shall we? I think we have a chance to have a cute little stop because the sun is setting. It'll be a good vibe. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Make sure get you back on over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, gang, we are off. And let's go wrap things up in a beautiful fashion. This is a great first stream back, so I can't thank you guys enough for popping in and out. I know you could be spending your time elsewhere, but you're spending some of your time with your homegirls, so thank you so much. Oh, shoot. I gotta fix your little perch when we get back home, friends. Can't have your perch being weird like that. No, no, no. Kids are always so enamored with the bike when they see the bike. I love it. The bikes of the future. The bikers of the future. We're over here inspiring people. Let's get around these fucking people. Whee! All right. We are off, friends. Oh, man. You see, roads like this would have been so gnarly before, and now it's like, yeah, whatever. No big deal. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem, baby. Let me raise you guys a little higher. There we go. Get the light on, and we're off. We're on 2nd Ave here, leaving Industry City. Over onto the right-hand side, the training center for the Brooklyn Nets. Not that anyone cares about the Brooklyn Nets, unfortunately. And shout out to Liberty. I know the girls. It's now the end of their season. I think they played a great season. And I love that they got me back into basketball. I had a whole lot of fun watching their games and keeping up. And next year, I'm definitely going to make sure I get out to the games. My accident prevented some tickets I wanted to buy for us at Barclays Center. But, next time we got it. Next time we got it. So where we're at here in Brooklyn is, I would definitely say this is just very much an industrial area, even though like late at night, and we've streamed not super late at night here, but late enough to where Tulum is over to my right hand side here. This is a pretty badass club that the kids like, Wee, baby, we weaving in and out like a freaking pro, huh? All right, here we go. Here we are. And so this is just a super industrial area. I used to have my studio, one of my studios down here, but it's a bit further up, or further back. But this is where we caught some really cool vibes of, yeah, there's a big sports bar thing over here, Urban Air, which is a fun place, mainly for the kiddos. So if you have the kiddos, or if you're a cool aunt like me, the kiddos can go there and burn some calories, expend some energy, if you will. But I'm thinking we can head down over here to this Sunset Pier and see what we can catch of this, the last of this sunset. And yeah, just, ride around a little bit. I unfortunately have to wrap up soon. It is WrestlePalooza. I can't miss WrestlePalooza, heavens forbid. What a stupid name, huh? WrestlePalooza? Like, who came up with that? And who came up with the idea to have it be on ESPN Unlimited and try to charge you $30 to watch the damn thing? That's insane. We're on the road again, my friend. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are officially in Sunset Park and have been for a few streets. We're going to swing by this one spot where I'm trying to see if we can catch a little bit of a sunset here. I know I'm working against time a little bit, but it's all right. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I mean, it feels so great to be back on the bike. It feels great to to feel safe to be back up on the bike too. I mean, that was the whole thing. That's why last weekend when I was riding around, I was like, okay, this is good. And then yesterday, the same type of thing. Just making sure that I felt comfortable with being on the bike and not be going through any type of weird mental thing while I'm trying to be entertaining for you all, you know what I mean? I had a pretty unique experience, last night when I was, riding around, because my mind was sharp and everything was good, felt really comfortable. And, muscle memory is real. And muscle memory in terms of your body, your body remembering trauma, right? Because my mind was sharp, everything was good. What a week. And I have some life updates to share with you guys, of course, that I haven't shared with you yet. That's super positive and all good. But when I was writing, I was like on the outskirts of Prospect Park. Prospect Park is like the source here. Oop, I'm going the wrong way, guys. Sorry, don't do that. I didn't realize it was going to be a one-way. Oops. I'll be safe. There we go. Just trying to catch what we can catch here. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Ooh. Looks like someone's gorgeous wedding is happening over here. Let's make sure to not necessarily interrupt that. Okay. All right. I think we're going to catch. Oops. Hang on, let me go through here. Oh, I never knew the pier closed at 10 p.m. I could almost guarantee we've been down here way past 10 p.m. Well, there's a beautiful, fancy little thing going on. But let's see if we can catch a really beautiful vibe over here. I think we can. No parking anytime, no problem. I'll park over here, friends. All right, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Question, Jen, when's the first time you rode an e-bike and what was it like? Well, we could absolutely get into that. So let me finish up wrapping up on this story. And together, let's have this beautiful view and just be grateful for what we got, because that's the vibe. I'm so glad we didn't miss this. I thought we missed this or was going to miss this. And just so you know, we are at Pier. This is the Sunset Park, to where you could catch the ferry from here. Super easy, super beautiful. And look at this sunset. Oh my God, absolutely freaking gorgeous. A little closer. Look at that. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. But yeah, so I was writing yesterday. There she is. This is it. I'm so glad we caught this together, friends. Hell yeah. That sun tells me tomorrow is going to be a great day to have a great day. And you can't tell me any different. Any different. No, no, no. So I was riding the bike yesterday, and it was like on the outskirts. I can't remember what street I was on, but my mind was sharp. Everything was really good. And then my body got the jitters, right? And it's like the jitters just kind of went, my body got a little jittery, especially my arms. And then it went away. And then I felt completely good. I felt like, okay, everything is Gucci, no problem, we got this, everything is fine. And I can't help but think about how your body stores things that happen to you. It stores it literally within your muscle tissues, within your DNA. My mind was in one place, but my body was feeling another. Like it was almost like it felt a little scared, but then it felt really safe after it did the jitter thing. So I know that's a super personal story to share, but I wanted to share that I did experience that yesterday. And then then I felt really good afterward, like super good. And I was like, okay, all right, we got this. So as we watch the sunset go down, absolutely grateful for today, grateful for another great day. Grateful to be able to live stream again and hang out with you all. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely missed this. This has been so, so much fun to do. Feel confident and comfortable being back on the bike. Like, life is freaking awesome. And like, look at this gorgeous view. This is absolutely incredible. Stunning, 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 stunning. I'm trying to stay as steady as I can. You know, I got that advanced stupid filter cinematic thing on. So I have to stay really, really, really still. But look at that. Gorgeous. But let's go ahead and answer this question. Jen, when was the first time you rode an e-bike and what was it like? So it was, I really think I've ridden other like junky type of e-bikes, but really where I really fell in love was with the Super 73, the S2, which I still have. I want to give that to a good friend. I want to give that to my friend Sella. She doesn't know that yet, and hopefully she's not watching. But either way, I have the Super 73, the S2, and it was just love at first sight and love at first ride. I remember getting it out of my house. I remember having to stand it up to put it on the elevator because the elevator was so small that I was in. And I got on that bad boy and it was like, oh man, you see the plane going through? That looks so badass. That's so cool. That looks so cool. Oh my God. I should get the little thingy to hold this. I'm holding this with my hand. Whatever. It looks amazing. Like, this is screenshot worthy. Look at the sky. The sky looks crazy. Oh, she's not watching? Okay, thank God. Not that I don't want her to watch, because I do. But I just realized I was letting out a secret. Like, oh shit, she might be on. But yeah, I got on the Super 73, the S2, and then that was it. And I immediately ordered the RX, which had the double suspension. That was the one thing that really made the difference. I was like, man, had I known, I would have gotten the suspension. She will be in like 5 minutes. Okay, gotcha. Whoops, sorry guys. I had to like let my arm rest for a quick second. There we go. Now we're back. Look at that. That is so beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh my God. And she goes and she goes and she goes. Off to have another great day elsewhere. It's so crazy to think like, hey, we end our day here in another part of this planet we live on is the beginning of a day elsewhere, right? That's freaking bananas to think about. God, the sky looks so crazy. It looks so good. Yo, Eric, it's great to see you. It's great to see you. Let's go. And there she goes. There goes the sun, my friend. There goes the sun. Whoa. I have this steady thing. It's great for writing. It's terrible when you're just holding it steady or trying to. There we go. Should stop being so critical of myself. This looks awesome. Come on. Thank you so much, Eric. It's great to be back. But yeah, it was the Super 73, the S2. I immediately ordered the RX after that. The difference between that bike and the S2 was just, it was double suspension. So suspension in the front and suspension in the rear. Hello. Blah, blah, blah. And then that was it. I was just fully hooked, in loved, everything. Yes, you tuned in at a fantastic time. That is gorgeous. I also want to remind everyone, like, there's a community page thing here, tab thing here now on YouTube. And so if you take any screenshots or if there's any clips that you want to ever capture and repost, like we could do that as a community. One thing I also noticed on YouTube is they've got these hype point things. So where you can hype up a video, but that you can hype up a video after it's done. So allegedly you get points. It will show up after the video is done, and then you can hype up a video because I know I have to appease to the algorithm god and goddesses again. I think the signal's going to get a little funky monkey. Hang on. All right. Hopefully you can hear me. We are buffering. I hate that. Hate that for us. All right. Still watching on the TV in the back. Meg's buffering. We should be back. We're back. Fantastic. We're back. Yeah. I got an unstable signal, and then I moved us out of there as quick as I could. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now we know that we can't stay in that spot. And other than that, like, check this out. Hopefully you guys can see this. All right, cool. Yeah. There's a ton of people. It looks like such a badass event. Whatever they're doing seems really freaking cool. All right, gang. We're going to get out of here, and we're going to start winding things down a bit. Not that I want to, because I could ride all day and night. Don't get me wrong. All right, cool. But yeah, this is the Sunset Park Pier here. And don't forget that there's a badass ferry here. We'll take the ferry one day with the bike. I know that we've done that before, but it's been a minute since we've done that. I think we did that before summer, if I remember correctly. All right. Let's get this going a little higher. But yeah, we caught the sunset. How awesome was that? I think the signal started getting a little wonky too because we're by a bunch of people who I'm sure are on their phones. And I don't have my... I'm surprised that I didn't buffer more today because I should have, and I didn't, which is fantastic. But I didn't have my second connection dialed in. So I'm pretty impressed. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, stay away from the rails. Good God. The old trains used to run through here, which is pretty cool. Right. But don't ride your bike on them unless you want to fall. That would be a bad time. Yeah. So some life updates before we hang up the helmet for the beautiful evening is I took a new job. I took a new opportunity. And if you guys remember, you probably remember, hey, Jen, I thought you had already taken a new job. I sure did. And I mean, I just got offered a really great opportunity at a global company that I'm the director of sales for, or business development rather, in this capacity. And I couldn't be more excited. I have a great team. We're heading towards the end of the quarter really strong. And it was a wild adventure to get here, I'll just say that. So I'm back to not working remotely, which brings me a lot of joy, makes me very, very happy, as I definitely like to think I work better in an office capacity. I like being around people. I'm pretty extroverted, guys, if you haven't caught on. And solitude, I think, just does weird things to me after a while. Like, I do need like time for myself, and maybe you could relate and let me know if you can, of like, hey, I need to recharge the battery and I need some time for myself. I'm definitely that. But there's a lot of the time it's like, I'm in sales. It's like, let's hit the phones. Let's be on the sales floor. Let's go. I very much have that energy going for myself. So I couldn't be more excited. Again, my team, crazy good. The future's very bright for myself. And considering where I'm at right now, Joker's Garage is right over here on the right-hand side, here at Sunset Park. Thank you so much. Oh man, the congratulations. Yo, Sella Bella. Sella Bella, I'm so happy you're on. If the city can keep these rails, or why not have light rail go through them? You know what, Neville? That's a great question. I have no idea. Probably because the area where it's running through now, parts of it have been built over, and then secondary to that is where the rails were. It's a very industrial area, and I just don't think it would. There's not a lot of residential down there. It's all industrial. Like right here in front of us right now is 3rd Ave. And with 3rd Ave here, going up into 4th to 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, very heavily residential. Down here, once you hit 3rd, once you hit 2nd Ave, it's very, very, very industrial. So not saying that it wouldn't be used. I think there's an argument for it, but for the city to spend the resources to really have it be utilized, how it could be utilized, I don't see it. Even though it's a dope ass idea, and it would be nice to have other options to have people get around better. I mean, I could see it being used as more so as a connector, a connector to like, hey, this helps me get to this train easier, gets me closer to it. But there's just really not a lot of residential down there. I wish there was. And hey, that doesn't say in the future there wouldn't be more residential down there, but man, when you start hitting 3rd Ave, it starts becoming a bit, in terms of commuting, it becomes a bit desolate, which is not the best. All right, we can go. We're gonna go. We're on 4th Ave. It's amazing. Life is great. Hell yeah. All right, what do we got here? But that's a great point. I wish it would have been. Other countries in the world do such a better job at commuting us around than here in New York City. But I can't hate, because then I think about Washington, D.C., and their trains, and at least our trains run all night, and we're really fortunate, right? In my opinion, we're fortunate to just give people a heads up to have that going on. But I think about Washington, D.C., and I think the latest you could get on a train is like, if you're lucky, around 11 something or 12 something, and that's it. I mean, their bars close at 2 anyway. And a lot of places close even earlier these days. Okay, I'll go. Thank you. I'm not used to people stopping. Oh, where am I? But it would be great to see more affordable housing here in New York City for people, and transportation to be better. And I mean, they're about to start charging us $3 for a ride. It's already $2.90. And you know, it's rough, bro. It's rough, friends. It's rough. They wonder why people jump the turnstiles, and it's like, well, and then they're taking away the. They want you to use the Omni card, and so they've actually replaced that now at my station. See, he wasn't looking, and he's got his daughter with him. That's crazy. That's crazy, friends. All right, let me check in on chat here. You remember when the path was $1? That's crazy. Where are we going now? It's WrestlePalooza time. Exactly. What time is it? It's happening. Brock and Cena are happening literally right now. So please don't spoil me, friends. But we're going to be wrapping up real soon. I'm just going to take you guys part of the way, obviously. And then we're wrapping up. It's been such a blast. This is a great first stream back. It's been great to see read some familiar faces. Thank you so much, you guys, for rocking with me and checking in on me since the unfortunate accident. We're back, baby. We're back. The Super 73 didn't suffer too much, but she's still at the shop. I went to visit her yesterday, and it looks like I got the pedals replaced. The right pedal was mangled, bro. Mangled. And I was like, well, yeah, it makes sense. My ankle was mangled. And my right knee, which does look a lot better, by the way, which I'm very grateful for. Oof. Boy, we can get the hell off this road. This is crazy. 4th Ave, full of fail. See you later. There we go. Are you guys still with me? Okay. Good. Sorry about that. There's a ton of road work happening there on 4th Ave. I didn't realize. But the crank arm on the right side on the Super 73 is in bad shape. So I just... Joker says he's got a part for that, no problem. I just said, hey, if you don't, I'll order it. Not a big deal. So we getting there. We are getting there in terms of the bike. Orlando has one commuter train. Runs north-south only. No late nights. No weekends. Only okay if you live and work by stops. It's useless. Something like that is useless. Oh, guys, thank you on the job. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy. It was career-wise, it was the right decision, even though I was leaving a really, really great sales team. Like arguably, no doubt, one of the best sales teams I've ever. Of course, everyone's stressed because it's the end of the happy, and we love that for them. But incredible sales team that I left at the company that I was at. It was a hard decision and it wasn't all at the same time, if that makes sense. You have to make decisions that are going to be great for your career. For the reason I made this decision was long term. This was absolutely fantastic for my career. And yeah, so I'm the big boss now. And that's what it is. That's what it is, friends. I make big boss decisions. And life is good. Life is most definitely good, friends. No doubt about it. Who's calling me? Let's get away. There we go. Buffering again. We're back. Okay. Next time I'll make sure I have the second connection going. I wonder why we're buffering so much, because this area we typically don't buffer So that's good to know. I wonder if that's my connection or I got to tell you, the app was not playing very nice with me. This I had to start the stream a second time. I didn't stop. Oh, I gotta go. There we go. Sorry, someone at Amazon allegedly Amazon delivery keeps allegedly calling my phone. I'm not getting anything delivered. Leave me alone. I'm riding, vibing with my friends virtually. Get out of here. But yeah, Sella, we're going to be wrapping up here momentarily, unfortunately. But good news is that we are back, feeling good. I love writing at night, man. And plus the stream looks so cool too, right? The lights and everything going on. But it's Russellpalooza time, friends. And I'm missing it. Because my time management today has been quite poor. You might stream on Thursday? You gotta let us know, man. You should post it in this community tab that I allegedly have now on YouTube. So listen, we've had a great freaking stream back. Good Judy was popping off there for a minute, was doing the thing. We started the stream at the scene of where my hit and run was, so we've moved on. I am not picking up the phone. That is crazy. All right, can we take this right? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. All right. Ooh, it's getting a little chilly, my friends. But listen, we're back. We're better than ever. We started at the scene of the crime. We've made peace with it. You know, that's something really important to do, in my opinion. And, you know, we move on. We've ridden a whole bunch, which is awesome. Well, not a whole bunch, but we rode a whole lot. You know, I would say I've been riding for a good part of this weekend. And then sharing it with you guys, most importantly. What else did we do? So Good Judy, the hot sauce thing, you know, we'll get them next time. And that guy seemed like he was having a long day. I was just wanted to be nosy and walk through the vendor area, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. It was mad late, so. But look at us go, man. We're back. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I mean, this has been just a beautiful thing. And I really gotta get these sunglasses off. In fact, I'm gonna do this right now. Because I got some dark ass sunglasses on and it's starting to get really hard to see. How many city bikes do you think there are across New York City? Damn. You're gonna post on your community tab too? Awesome. Wait, Jen, can I? Yeah, go ahead. I'm super cool with it. I mean, you're a member of the family, you know what I'm saying, Romero? And I think we would all I like to think that we would all, you know, support you in your streaming adventures. Do you stream on YouTube or is it Twitch? Because I know you like Twitch as well. There we go. Now I can see much better. Holy shit, man. Those sunglasses, they'd be dark. That's why they're so great. Let this person go. but I have some fun stuff planned for us. I have some collab stuff that I'm working on since I'm better and feeling better and all that fun stuff. And man, just grateful. Grateful is really the perfect word I would say to wrap everything up here with you guys tonight. Is that I'm super grateful. I'm grateful for each and every single one of you, man. Like the regulars, the people who've been popping in and popping out. I'll be really honest with you. I didn't set any expectations tonight. You know, you're going to stream on YouTube, okay? Though it's not the professional setup stream. Whatever. That's how I started out. I was doing reaction stuff on IG, but just pointing my phone at my monitor. I was just doing that a couple months ago, for God's sake. So, like, it's all good. I think it's just like with anything, as long as you start, right? That's the hardest thing. Just start. You can figure out the rest later. You can absolutely figure out the rest later. But grateful is the word. The best word I could use to express everything. I wasn't expecting anyone to be able to make this live stream, and a lot of the OGs are all here, and man, I'm just so grateful for all of that, and I can't thank you all enough. It is very, very freaking cool of all of you. So we're going to end over here on the west side of Prospect Park, which is the scene of the crime, or near the scene of the crime. And I want to say goodbye to you guys. Because I got some palooza of wrestling to do. What a stupid name. What a stupid name. It's really hard to defend, like, oh, I love wrestling and all that, when you got dumbass names like WrestlePalooza. Like, what? Oh, my God. But where is... Oh, here it is. Man. Out of habit, man. Out of habit with the streaming. All of you have enjoyed this. What? No, I don't want that at all. Thank you. Get away from that. All right. Let's switcheroo here. What's going on? All right, you beautiful freaking people, you. So listen, I cannot thank you all enough for joining me on my very first live stream back on the bike. We're good. The knee is doing pretty darn good. Hey, I mean, I could bend it. I could bend it and do that with it. The ankle is doing good. We had a girls' day, a spa day last week, and that was tremendously helpful and getting me back to feeling really good. So all that fun stuff. But listen, thank you all so much for popping in. Please consider liking and subscribing. This is one of the first times you're seeing me here. I ride around all New York City. We just ride and vibe, my friends. Talk about life and get through things together. But I hope you guys all have a fantastic... They are AARPs, and I want my damn discount. But it's been such a blast to see you all. Listen, I might pop on tomorrow. I was going to take tomorrow as a day for myself, but if it's another beautiful day, I just say, hey, let's just go for it and go have a ride together, and probably have it be a little bit longer, especially if it's going to be warm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be killer. But hey, if you're just popping in, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you all so much. Gratefulness from me to you is how I would express this whole first stream. So thank you so much. I love you guys. It's been a blast. Take care of yourself and someone else. And Lolita, I'll see you down the road. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Have a great day.